Sheggz was not available. He was sleeping. Bella wasn't exactly into it as well, but she was there present. Did one rehearsal.
I don't understand what he's talking about.
I think Hemis is entitled to his own opinion.
You will address him as your head of house.
Hemis, the head of house.
You both owe the house an apology.
Sorry, housemates.
Sorry, guys.
An authentic apology. Bella, unfold your arms.
Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So tonight, the housemates won their wager task, but it was not without a bit of drama from Big Brother. So this evening, we saw the housemates, go into the arena, and of course tonight's task was in honor, or tonight's wager task was in honor of the men and women in service, the men in the force, the men in the, civil service, the doctors, the teachers, the engineers, and all of that, right? The soldiers and the policemen. Okay, and of course they were to honor these people in dance. So we saw the housemates, we saw the fact that throughout the week they've been trying to rehearse, right? They've had to fight about the dance. In fact, this morning Chichi and Hemis had a face-off, a disagreement over whatever it was, the rehearsal. But of course tonight these guys delivered. You saw them dancing in Hausa, in Igbo, and of course in Yoruba. And then when they were done, Big Brother commended them, right? Big Brother said, see, I told you guys to give an enthralling performance, but guess what you guys did? You guys did better than what I asked you to do. You guys went overboard, and Big Brother commended them on their performance tonight.
Big Brother requested for an enthralling performance, but you decided to go a step further and deliver a spectacular performance.
Then Big Brother said, see, even though I commend your performance tonight, there was a lack of cohesion in some areas. Then he called Chichi and asked Chichi, what do you think about tonight's performance? And Chichi was like, see, yes, I know that we had back and forth, we disagreed to agree, and hence the reason why we put up a very fantastic performance tonight. So our disagreements during the week and all of that was just to make sure that we had a good performance. Big Brother then asked Groovy, what do you think about tonight's performance? And Groovy went on commending himself, commending the housemates, commending the head of house, commending Fina, and of course Hemis, and he was even trying to say that he himself, he's emotionally happy at what he did, and he was commending the housemates on behalf of Big Brother.
Together in form of this, I believe that every single person puts in their all. I'm happy to be a part of it, and I believe that we delivered on it. So congrats everyone.
One thing that I like that Big Brother did was that he called out Hemis and of course Fina, and of course he commended them in making sure that this week's wager task, was achieved, because you could literally see the energy. Hemis, as the head of house, made sure that everybody gathered, right? Whether you were hungry or not, he made sure that people gathered to rehearse. And of course, Fina had to, take over in terms of teaching people how to dance and all of that. And of course, we saw it throughout the week, and Big Brother, of course, commended them.
Your excellence, supervision, and leadership throughout this week in preparation for your presentation culminated in this beautiful display of Nigerian culture.
And then Big Brother now asked, Hemis, head of house, there's an accountability slip with you. Read it out. Let's know what happened throughout this week. And then we heard, Hemis say that this week on Monday, of course, Dotun was still head of house in the afternoon, so he read out the brief to all of us. And then in the evening, of course, he took over as head of house. And on Tuesday, he said that, Sheggz, Cheesy, and of course Adekule were not into the rehearsal, but of course he doesn't know why they were not into the rehearsal. He's not going to give excuses for all of that, but of course they were not into the rehearsal like that.
On Tuesday, the record that I kept says that, in my opinion, Sheggz, Cheesy, and Adekule were not fully, they were a part of the process of practice, were not fully involved as regards effort, in my opinion.
Hemis then went on to talk about the altercation that happened. He said that on Wednesday, Sheggz and Bella were not available because, there was an altercation that happened in the house. It was a crazy one and all of that. And that is why these people were not part of the rehearsals. Hemis then went on again about Sheggz and Bella, saying that on Thursday, Sheggz was not part of the rehearsals and Bella was just part of one rehearsal. That Bella was not into the two rehearsals, that there were two rehearsals, but of course it was only one that Bella was really into.
Sheggz is not available. He was sleeping. Due to stress, I don't know. I won't make excuses. Bella wasn't exactly into it as well, but she was there present. Did one rehearsal. Her name was listed for 2. But she was only available for 1.
And then Hemis finally wrapped it up, saying that on Friday, all the housemates did their best. And of course, that's why they had a fantastic performance tonight. And then Big Brother now called Bella and Sheggz and asked them to stand up. And he was asking them, why did both of you decide to jeopardize the chances of all of you winning the wage task tonight? Now, why did you not contribute to the success of this whole show? And of course, you could hear Bella saying that, you know what, she doesn't know what Hemis is saying. Whatever Hemis is saying is wrong. That Hemis is the only one that knows what he's saying. But that whatever he said was wrong and that she was available for rehearsals.
Sheggz.
Brother.
Bella.
Yes, big brother.
Why did you decide to jeopardize your chance to win your wager today?
I don't understand what he's talking about.
We now heard Sheggz trying to, address Hemis as Hemis, right? He was saying that, oh, Hemis, I don't know what Hemis is talking about. He's entitled to his opinion and all of that. And opinions will not necessarily be facts and all of that. And people are cut in and say, hey, you will address him as the head of house.
Big brother, I feel like I wasn't feeling too good during the week. And I think Hemis is entitled to his own opinion. I don't think it's totally... I don't think he's exactly correct.
You will address him as your head of house.
Hemis, the head of house.
Big Brother now asked them, don't you enjoy the privileges that comes with the wager task? Are you guys going to be exonerated when the housemates win the wager task? They said no. And Big Brother said, apologize to your housemates. And then they apologized. They just apologized, like normal apology. And Big Brother said, an authentic and original apology, a very, very heartfelt apology. And he told Bella to unfold her hands because Bella was folding her hands, and he said, unfold your hands and apologize. And then they apologized.
You both owe the house an apology. Do so now.
Sorry, housemates.
Sorry, guys.
An authentic apology. Bella, unfold your arms.
And then Big Brother did something that was literally hilarious. The 3 women in red, Chichi, Fina, and of course Rachel. He now asked the 3 of them, so 3 of you, have you accepted the apology of these people? I don't know. Big Brother was hilarious tonight. And why did he literally have to ask these 3 people, right? He asked them, hey, 3 women in red, are you accepting the apology of these people? And they just said, okay, Big Brother, we accept it.
Yes, big brother. Yes, big brother.
Big Brother is crazy. And the Big Brother announced to them that they won their wager task for this week. And of course, they were super excited about it because, hunger almost taught them. You see, the fear of hunger is the beginning of unity. That's the honest truth. If not because they were really hungry, these guys probably wouldn't even mind, jeopardizing a lot of, even beyond Bella and Sheggz. Some people also, I'm sure, were not really into the rehearsal at some point, right? So, some people would have not even minded jeopardizing the opportunity of winning the week task if they had their own personal feeling and all of that. But of course, this week, after, there was a series of hunger and all of that happened, and then, they came together and they won this task.
Housemates,
Yes,
you have won your wager. Congratulations. You may now leave the arena and have a good night.
Now I want to ask you a question. Do you think it was right that people that asked Fina, Chichi, and Rachel if they accepted the apology of Sheggz and Bella? Please let me know what you think in the comment section. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. Please, if you have not subscribed to my channel, please hit the subscribe button, turn on the notification bells, and guess what? You get notified whenever I post a video. Go on all social media platforms on Facebook and Instagram, on Twitter, and of course on TikTok, and follow me at Olufemi Daniel. Until next time, I'll come away again very soon. It's bye for now.